Since January, various weather events have been impacting the island, from unbearable heat and drought to excessive rainfall and flooding. Experts say things could get worse as they are predicting an active hurricane season this year. Trisha Gay Kelly has more.
From one extreme to the next, there seems to be no balance. Since the start of the year, Jamaica has witnessed numerous cold fronts and troughs, as well as unbearable heat and drought. But things could get even worse, as the Meteorological Service of Jamaica Met says there's high anticipation for a very active hurricane season this year. The Met Service's Principal Director Evan Thompson says intel from forecasters outside the Caribbean suggests the region could see more than the usual amount of systems.
And there are a few that are already out. Some are saying that we could have as many as 23 tropical storms develop. In fact, there is one forecaster that is suggesting that we could have as many as 33 tropical storms develop. We've never had so many, but there is, because conditions are so fertile, it is felt that we could have more than the norm, and the norm is really just 14 tropical storms.
Usually the agency receives signs of developments on the sea. Thompson says the Met Service will of course advise the country where and when necessary. However, he explains sometimes circumstances do not make way for timely warning.
There are times, as you said, when we could have some of these systems developing close enough to us that we don't have that much time to warn. So if it develops in the Caribbean Sea, we might not have seen much development before, but there is a quick development that takes place in the Caribbean Sea. It could give us just a day, and so we don't have that much time.
The hurricane season lasts for about 6 months, starting on June 1 and ending November 30. Though the season was quite dry in 2023, he explains the season could present itself earlier this year with more activity. Thompson says his team will be monitoring the systems closely.
And there is that possibility again this year, although conditions seem to be a little bit more conducive for the development to move into the Caribbean this year. And so we really just have to be very alert. Anything could happen at any time for the 6 months of the hurricane season, or even, as you said before, it could happen even before the 1st of June.
Countries including Barbados have already declared their early preparations for the season. Jamaica's plans for this period, however, remain unknown at this time, as the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, says it will address the matter later this week. Trisha Gay Kelly, CVM News.